live show. Happy Friday! Welcome to our show, everybody. Thank you for being here. Whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you say hi. Tell us where you're tuning in from.
Your mic is in a whack place.
Huh?
Your mic.
You can't hear me?
No, it's whack.
Okay. Trying to tell them that. Okay.
We're live.
Let's try this again.
There you go.
Hello, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to our channel if you're new around here. And yes, Mr. HP, producer in charge, as you just witnessed, puts me in my place. Say hello. Hello.
Let's just call it what it is. We're just a little bit behind schedule.
It's Friday. That's what happens.
Friday.
We're running around like everybody is, trying to get ready for a show and a full work day and a weekend. But
it's a good day.
It's a great day. It's a great day. It is November 15th. We're halfway through November. I cannot believe it.
Wow.
But we got great stuff for you today. I hope to inspire you and leave you in a really, really happy place leading into this wonderful weekend. So thumbs up and hearts if you like what we're saying or doing, or just express how happy you are to be here. We love that on a happy Friday. So, of course, we start every Friday off with a little bit good in a glass. Now, fall flavors are still all the rage, everybody. I will hang on to fall flavors as long as I can because those are my favorite. So, today I have a cocktail. I'm calling it a fall Stonewall with whiskey. So, switched it up a little bit, added some extra fall flavors to it. And this I call a fall Stonewall because it has rum. So it has aged rum. So you start, though, with the fresh ginger. You muddle that with some maple syrup in your shaker. And then you add the rum and some fresh, like apple cider. Got some really good apple cider at Trader Joe's. Very delicious. It's a Honey Crisp apple cider. And then you shake that and then pour it into a rocks glass, strain everything away over some fresh ice and add ginger beer. Ginger beer. Yes. Just a little apple and lime for garnish and it just tastes like fall. Just yummy, maple-y, gingery. Cheers. So good. So cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Now, on the set today, I have a Nova quilt behind me. Mr. HP, what do you have? Let's see. You have a Skylar. Love that one.
Beautiful Skylar right
yeah,
there,
made out of some cool fabrics I'm going to show you today. That's awesome. Looks good with your shirt, too. Mm-hmm. So it is a very special day, of course, today. We talk about the national days, but this one is the major national day. It is National Drummer Day.
What?
Woohoo!
What?
We all know a favorite drummer, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is our favorite drummer, Mr. HP, of course.
I got some stuff from...
Yeah, I think you got to show us some stuff. Those of you that think he's just a producer, he actually is a master...
This is being wacky.
Drummer. What's being wacky? Oh.
That was at the house over there.
That was, yes, that was the quilt behind your set all through the pandemic, pretty much.
Love that quilt.
Did a lot of videos during the pandemic from those drums.
I did a video with some drummer friends of mine.
Yes, yeah, it was during COVID. Yeah, that was really cool. Because you just, okay, explain to us that are, not musicians, how important those drummers are in any type of band or music or...
Let's call it what it is. We hold the rhythm down. We keep everybody else from pushing or pulling. Lock it in.
You lock it in.
If you're a real good drummer. Some drummers are just flashy and they're all over the place. The money is the 2 and the 4, everybody. 2 and the 4, not the 1 and the 3. 2 and the 4.
Yes, yes. Yeah, show us some of your friends. What you guys were up to during the pandemic.
All right, let's give them a little bit.
Making some videos.
Hold on here.
So cool.
And there it is, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, my drummer friends.
You did some more stuff in your drums
Yeah.
during the pandemic. You
I
were
did-
challenging people to do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I did a push-up and a pull-up challenge to stay on the beat, but that video is not working right now.
Oh, it's not working.
It didn't
Okay.
transfer in, so we'll
Well,
spare you.
drums, of course, are a big part of our lives here. And actually, one of my favorite things that we did with your set of drums that you played with on the road with Prince is we made it into a chandelier, or had it made into a chandelier
Yes,
for our house.
Chandelier. Let's show that.
And
These drums are from 1996 to 2000. And then I turned them into a chandelier.
yep, there it is hanging in our house. So it's the kick drum and then
Floor tom
toms.
and the 2 rack toms.
Yeah. So cool. And there was a lot of, what's it called? The printer, like the 3D printed
3D
stuff,
printed.
all the Prince logos and
Yeah.
icons. It was so cool. Changes color. Now, where is this today hanging?
It's at Paisley Park.
Paisley
in the
Park.
main room, yeah.
They have it on loan, still ours,
On loan.
until we find the right place for it.
Yeah, we're gonna hang it in G Design somewhere.
He wants to just hang it in the showroom.
You know, being that it's National Drummers Day, my word of the day
Yeah.
is
Word of the day.
skins.
Yes. Skins.
That has to do with drum skins. Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, totally ignorant about this.
Mm-hmm.
Are there a certain type of skin that's on all the drums, or
It's all
is it
synthetic.
different?
It's synthetic now. There's certain brands.
Mm.
Like on congas, used to be like cow skin and, you know, real,
It's all synthetic now?
all synthetic.
Is it?
Different
Says-
brands. Evans
okay.
is my brand, not Remo. Evans.
Okay.
That's the company.
All right. What type of drums do you play?
Pearl.
Pearl drums.
Heisty cymbals. It's the
Heisty
best
cymbals.
combination with ProMark sticks. All the P's.
Crowbar sticks. I guess it's just like our, sewing machines and the rotary cutters we use.
Yeah.
We prefer different things for different reasons. Love that. Always fun to learn. So a lot of folks actually play drums in high school. I love hearing that. We're in high school band or whatever. So
Yes to all the drummers.
yes, I mean they're kind of the
And
coolest. aren't they?
non-drummers that want to be drummers.
Because, there really would barely be music without a beat.
Gotta have a beat.
All right. So some other national days. It's National Recycling Day. Good one. It is also National Bundt Cake Day. Ooh. That would be a good
That would be
good treat
tasty.
today. Bundt cake. It is I Love to Write Day. So those of us who love to write, I do love to write patterns. well, I do write patterns in books. So I don't know that I love writing anything else, but I love reading. It is also, this is controversial. What was the cereal that kids hated the most growing up?
Well,
Raisin Bran.
true. I turned to love them after a while.
Yeah, of course, as adults, we love it. But I just remember you thought you were getting cornflakes, and all of a sudden there's a raisin in there. No,
The raisins were
not a
the
good
brand was whack. Too healthy.
It is Raisin Bran Day, but then it's also Clean Your Refrigerator Day. Probably a task we don't do often enough, but
I think I'd go get some Bundt Cake.
yeah, I
back
think
to
that's
that.
my favorite. Drummer Day and Bundt Cake Day.
Mhm.
That's what we're going to celebrate today. We recycle every day, so that's okay. Let's get right to our favorite segment of Fridays, our show and tell. Take a look at your amazing quilts. Starting off with Debbie's Harmony quilt. I love this with the pink, light pink, and dark pink. I wonder if this was for some kind of awareness, but looks like the pink ribbon. That's really beautiful. I love that navy background. Really makes that pink stand out. Beautiful job. Then we have Susan's Astrid quilt. I absolutely love that quilt. Astrid is, of course, this was our first ever virtual retreat quilt. The quilt I designed specifically for our first virtual retreat. And this colorway, I remember I pulled that together myself. Love it, love it, love it. Still love it today. Awesome job, Susan. Next up is a Marina quilt made by Lucy. I know it's hard to tell that this is Marina, but such a great job. I love the soft colors. It really creates this illusion. I wish I could see the fabric up close. But it's really beautiful. Looks like did she fuzzy cut some things or cut up a panel or something? It looks like it, but it's really cool. Love it. Great job, Lucy. Then we have Lee and her aunt, I think. Both of them made Lexi quilts. I think I read something that this is a tradition they do on a regular, is making the same quilt and totally different colors, totally different fabrics. But I love the result. Love that dark border on the one on the left. It just makes it stand out. Also love the other one, how it flows into just the binding. Love both of them. Really awesome job. Next up is Linda's Strippy Stairways. This is very cool. I like the little addition on the top and the bottom. Strippy Stairways is of course in the Mixology free book. This was also our retreat quilt about 2 years ago. So a very popular one, fun and a quick one to do. Love the effect of it. So great job, Linda. Then we have a quilt submitted by Meredith. This is June. Look how cool that is. I love the red, white, and blue. Awesome to use just a nice, soft, light gray for that background fabric. It really makes things stand out. So really, really cool. Really good job. Thank you for that, Meredith. Then we have Sammy, made by Deb. Absolutely love this one. I really love this fabric line. I actually just got a new great nephew, so I think I may need to get me some of this fabric. And this is a great idea. The Sammy quilt, of course, is in the Mixology 2 book, and perfect accent to use that dark to make all the other fabrics kind of flow together. Really great. Then we have a Holly quilt submitted by Sue. Love this one. This is small size, I believe. And just really cool to have this 3 big stars. Nice border treatment there to tie it all together. What a fun little holiday-ish quilt. Really great job. And last but not least, we have Judy's Skylar 2.0 quilt. Now, our Skylar class, of course, went live, full video class this week, and I don't know if she started it after that went live, but that was fast. This is a very fast quilt, and I love it in the blues. That's a really cool version, cool effect. Really cool quilt. Great job, Judy. And that's it. Thank you so much for submitting all your quilts. Keep them coming in Gudrun's Quilt Crew on Facebook, and we'll be happy to share on Fridays. So awesome, awesome quilts. So fun to see them. Today, right now, next up is Color Club Reveal. Yes, something we wait for every month. So Color Club, Goody's Color Club is our subscription club. Monthly subscription, you get 5 half yards from a certain color grouping that we've chosen a theme for. So these are perfect basics to add to your collection, to pull out whenever you need, to add something, to enhance something, and just make a whole quilt with, if that's the case. So love your reactions. You've been posting that you're loving the selection of this month. So let's take a look at what is our color for today, for the month of November, not just today. So always a little surprise. Here it is. Ooh, pink peony, of course. I love peonies, and so these gorgeous blooms and the fragrance is my favorite thing, favorite thing. I know this is not the time of year that they bloom, but I can still get those at stores. They have sometimes, you know, cut peonies, and I will buy them every time I see them. Peonies are regarded as a symbol of prosperity, good fortune, and romance, and this color was just really the perfect color. So check out these gorgeous, gorgeous pinks. So a little variety, but let me show you which fabrics we chose for this selection. We haven't done much pink, so this was really fun to put together. This shade of it. We're starting with this one. This one is called Bee Cross Stitch. This is by Riley Blake, and the color name is Coral. Just this perfect medium pink color, really sweet, just gorgeous. We have another Riley Blake, and this print is called Shabby. We have used it before. I really like it because it's the irregular little blotches, has 2 shades, and then just a little bit of a scribble in there. So this one is called Shabby in the Coral again. Next print is called Sorbet, and this is a P&B. So this is Sorbet in the pink. Has those white little circles. So a little bit lighter feel because it has a little bit lighter blotches here, but you can see the transition. It works really nicely. Next up is a canvas that is by Northcott, and this canvas, we have not had this color before. Beautiful. It's called Powder Pink. So nice and light, a little bit more peach hue to it than these, but a great transition into our lightest version of this collection called Serenity in the light pink. And it has just a really nice texture. This is a P&B fabric, beautiful texture and a little bit darker spot. So you can see kind of the gradient throughout. Of course, we see all those colors in the peonies, in the petals. They are never the same hue. So you always see lighter petals on lighter shades on the ends and deeper shades on the inside. So I just love these. Had a lot of fun picking these. So of course, every time we do a Color Club shipment, we carry the fabrics in 1 yards for a limited time. So we have them. We have the Bee Cross Stitch, and we have the Shabby in the Coral, and the Sorbet in the pink, Canvas in the Powder Pink, and Serenity in the light pink. So these are all available. So really fun to see how you guys love this. Now the Coral Pink is really great to pair with some teal blue, so something on the opposite of the color wheel. So really nice teals or aquas. I love that combination. It's really cool to use against a neutral background, so it gives a really soft, kind of a shabby feel to it with some white or cream. For a little bit more of a pop, I would use it with darker, deeper neutrals like dark gray or even like a chocolate brown, because that brown really brings out the warmth of the pinks and makes it shine. So pink and coral is really great in quilts. You know, just know a little bit goes a long way. Sometimes you don't want to use a whole lot of it, but it's just a beautiful accent. So let's take a look. We went through the warehouse and found some beautiful bundles that would work great with these colors. So those bundles are either bundles that you could easily mix them in. And this is one of them. This is grounded. I'm actually about to show you this so I can show you in person how they look great together. But the next one is called Playgrounds. This is a motor line, already has some of those pink hues, so adding a little bit of calmness with those basics is perfect because there's a lot of action in those colors, as you can see, a lot of variety in the print, so it's good to calm them down somewhat. Next one is the new Tula Pink Untamed. Has some pink, of course, so these would be great to pull out those colors. Great to use a little bit of that pink as a focus print with this, or maybe as borders, narrow border binding, something like that. We also have in the pink, this is a Free Spirit collection, has just little bits of light pink throughout, so very good to mix them in. You can see a little bit of peach there, so these would fall into that grouping very easily. Then we have a line called Fragrant Fields. This one is beautiful, has some hummingbirds in it, has a little bit of pink sprinkled throughout all the prints, but only one pink print in there. So adding a little bit to that would be really great. And then we have Dragonfly Garden. Already has some pink in different hues, so I love adding some of these in there for more pink, pulling out some of the pink in the other prints, and that would be just a beautiful rounded collection. So that's it, our Color Club selection for November. Pink Peony. Of course, if you are interested in becoming a subscriber to Color Club, we have openings, so you just go to our website and sign up for the subscription. It's just purchasing the product, and if you purchase now, you will get this shipment right away, and then your next new one will be December. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's talk about something very, very exciting. We've talked about this a little bit throughout the year, but this year, actually in particular this month, marks the 10th anniversary of the Stripology ruler. Can you believe it? 10 years of Stripology. So we are, of course, celebrating, and it was really fun for me to go back a little bit in time. So the first time I showed the ruler to anybody, other than the team who was working on it, was at International Quilt Market, which is the trade show, and I was demoing it in the Creative Grids booth. So I have this photo of me from that time. Do you have that photo somewhere to show them? Yeah, 10 years. 10 years ago, I can't believe it. But there I am showing off the ruler. You know, it took a long time to put together and bring it to market because we went through a few iterations of the prototypes. So it's always nerve-wracking to bring something big like this to the consumer. But I think these are my friends from Red Roxy Quilt Company in Iowa that were looking at it there, it looks like. And, you know, they must have bought it right then and there because they're still selling Stripology rulers down there. Love it. So 10 years. And that was, of course, the first original Stripology ruler that we have has now stopped. We've stopped making that one because the XL came out in 2019. So yes, 10 years of Stripology. Can you believe it? So we would love all of you Stripology ruler users we would love to kind of spark this social media sharing, positive sharing thing for social media. If we would love to see you share what you love about your Stripology ruler, maybe post a photo of what you're working on or something you worked on. And if you're posting on Instagram or Facebook, use this hashtag, I love Stripology. It needs an I in front. I love Stripology. And so post that and then tag us. So on Instagram, we are at GE Designs Gudrun. On Facebook, we're, of course, GE Quilt Designs. So we would love to hear your stories. You can share here in the comments too, but we'd love to kind of collect. We're planning big things. So this is not just a November celebration. We're celebrating 10 years of Stripology. And so this is going to be an ongoing thing. We're just kicking it off today. Just wait. We're going to have lots of things going on and some ways to really show our appreciation for this wonderful tool or this family of tools. So we'd love to hear from you. I love Stripology. Yes. And tag us so that we can actually see it. So thank you all. I love, love, love. They're all thanking me for designing it and producing those rulers. So it's been a wonderful ride. And as some of you may resonate with, once you go there and start using the rulers, there is no way to go back to doing anything else or doing it any other way. So I really appreciate it. So for me, that's all I've been doing for 10 years, is building the Stripology brand with books and patterns and tricks and tips and all these things. And I'm not stopping now. 10 years in, nope. There's no going back. Stripologist for life.
Yeah.
Stripologist for life. That's just how it goes. And I hope that you keep going on this journey of wonderful quilts and fun stuff. So moving on to another fun one connected to Stripology. My Christmas in Europe book is officially off to be printed. It is in the printing process. So today is the last day to pre-order the book with our discount that we're offering. So snap to it if you haven't gotten there yet, if you're interested. So there's the cover. Something that I haven't shared with you yet is we did a photo shoot for the bonus projects. There's 4 bonus projects in the book. And this one you may have seen. This is the wall hanging. So if you did make the quilt with me way back in 2021 and 22, this was the first block, the tree, and then you ended up with 2 blocks just because I don't like wasting fabric. So just might as well make 2 blocks. And then this was the bonus wall hanging that everybody got that did the mystery quilt. But I turned that, of course, into the book, and it's really lovely, beautiful, beautiful wall quilt. So here are some other bonus quilts. I think I've shown you this one. This is the bonus tree quilt. So I took the tree block, changed up the coloring a little bit, and kind of turned it into a rotational block. So this version I used a single background, a single green fabric, and a single red fabric. But then this version, I did it a little bit more scrappy. I did scrappy greens for the tree. So you see that little bit of more of a dimension to the trees. And then I did a really cool low volume background by Tim Holtz. Yeah, my fave. And then picked a nice softer red. And I love the kind of a little bit of a distressed feel this one has. Do we have another photo of this one that shows the fabric a little bit closer? Maybe? Oh, it's just the other one that we showed before. Yep. So then the third one is a table runner that I used the snowflake blocks to make. I really love this one. This one has a really cool feel, very kind of a Scandinavian feel, I feel like. And so love how it turned out, love how it was photographed. Just 2 fabrics, very simple, great to pull from your collection and make a quick fun runner. And then I did a little bit of a sampler type table topper. So this is the wreath table topper. So I used the wreath block And part of the wreath block, I used the Christmas crackers around it and then the woven hearts in the corners. You can kind of applique a string from the hearts and connect it to the wreath if you want to. I opted to leave it off, and I really love how this one turned out. So I even like keep thinking of new ones, which is I have to just stop because the book is already being printed. But I just love it, and I'm so excited. All the recipes are awesome. We've been testing them out kind of step by step, so I can't wait for you to actually get to touch it and see it in person. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so today is the last day. Let me just remind you one more time. Today's the last day for that 10% special, 10% off special. We mentioned on our show this week on Tipsy Tuesday that Advent is coming, so our free Advent projects and tutorials will kick off November 26th. So that is a week from next Tuesday. It's coming. It's coming so fast. So these are the dates that we will be having those tutorials. So it's going to be during Tipsy Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Time. That's our tip of the days. November 26th, December 3rd, December 10th, and December 17th. Fun, easy projects that are going to take you out of your comfort zone. They take me out of my comfort zone, and I love that. But they're quick to make, and they're going to be useful and perfect for little gifts or for yourself, just to keep yourself busy and having fun during the holiday season. So can't wait. I can't wait. Some of you have gotten your Advent box already. So if you ordered an Advent box, that is our gift box, which has all of the kits for the project we'll be making. They're individually wrapped. So like the idea is that you open them with me. But I understand, and I've seen some of you that can't wait and have gone ahead and opened them up. And that's okay. You do you. You do you. However, what I love about it is that you are just as excited seeing what's in there and loving the selection and can't wait to see what will be made from it, because there's no information on what will be made in those kits. You're going to have to wait and find out. So yay, 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 yay.
Exciting.
Yes,
Exciting.
yes. And yes, all the boxes have been shipped out. So if you were waiting on, or if you're still waiting on one, if you haven't seen a shipping notification, make sure you contact us. I see that there are some boxes that people wanted to pick up at the warehouse, so that's all good. And I do believe there's a handful left, but I'm talking about a handful. Like we are pretty much sold out, but there's still time. There's still time.
Only 5?
I know.
Whoa.
Another thing we got going on, we got so much going on. Homecoming Quilt Along for hurricane relief. We did our part 2 this past Tuesday. You can go ahead and watch previous Tipsy Tuesday show to see my tips on part 2. And then next week on Tuesday will be part 3. So finishing off that beautiful quilt. I can't wait to show you mine. Can't wait to show you mine. You put your little touch on it, but I'll be showing you my quilt on Tuesday. This was a really fun sew, and I hope you're enjoying it, those of you that are participating. So check that out next Tuesday. But it is time for fabric. Time for fabric. We have the Grounded collection. Let me take a sip of my wonderful cocktail. Is yours gone already?
I shall not tell a lie.
Oh.
It disappeared somewhere.
It is delicious. It's like almost like spiced apple candy. It's so tasty.
I sip while you talk.
I know. I have to talk on these shows. But anyways, let's take a look at Grounded. So this is a line by Wyndham Fabrics. They were kind enough to send me some fabric ahead of time, so that's why I was able to make that Skylar quilt, which I absolutely love. But this is a really gorgeous abstract line. So designer name is Maria Carluccio, and I just love the abstract feel of it. So if you're a lover of Marcia Dursey, lover of Tim Holtz, Seth Apter, this has a very similar feel and essence to it. Very organic brush strokes and things, so no florals, and it's just very geometric and graphic. So love this and love the color story. So this fabric, here's one of my favorites, this deep purple with this texture on it. Oh, just love, love, love it. So beautiful green, and then we have the purple, and we have a little bit of a more of a violet with some magenta pink in there. Really nice, rich colors. We have a light green background here with the pink and then the darker green. So this is the same print as we have here, just a different coloring. So I love that it has this mix of deep darks and lights in here. We have this light green, has a little bit of chartreuse, a little lime green, and then the pink on top. But what I love, it's like different shades of pink. So it just has this depth to it. Everything has this depth to it. And here we have a new print, almost like little patchwork in the background. And then these little bitty dots, kind of like brush strokes like these are, but smaller. Love this little olive green with the coral and the pinks and the lavenders. Another version. This one is a similar print to this purple one, but obviously much brighter. And take a look. I mean, this is what we're talking about. This goes perfectly with our color clip selection here. But I love the mix of colors in here. Everything blends together. We have a lot of color in this line, but it all connects and makes sense. So it's just really fun to throw into all together. Here we have this beautiful aqua turquoise teal color with some green in it, a little bit of mint green. And then we have this tone on tone, this deep teal with the blue on top, lighter blue on top. We have a nice green version of this print, really nice texture. And this is the same one as the first one I showed you. So this is got the blue background and then the green on top. Just so pretty. And then last but not least, one of my favorite prints. Very nice aqua blue with some white and then all these colors on top. Same print as we have for the pink here, but it just is so bright and nice to blend in with everything else. So this is grounded 12 pieces that we chose for the line, and my fabric pull is going to be, you know, all the different colors, but they all make sense. We're starting with a Bumbleberries Purple Berry. So this one goes smack into matching here, into matching some of these deeper purples as well, because it's got the darks and the lights. And then for this deepest hue here, you almost get to almost a navy blue. So I pulled the suede in the navy because that's kind of your darkest value. It could also serve as a nice accent because it's going to stand out from everything else, a nice background, but it really belongs here. For that beautiful lime green, I chose the dimples in the sprig. Really lovely color, and you can see it connects to that bright green throughout. So then we have some beautiful pinks. I have a darker pink. This is dry brush in the medium pink, so just a little bit darker, pulls in with the darker bits of pink throughout. And then I chose a lighter one as well. This is Bumbleberries in the Cottage Rose, so a little bit softer to throw in there, but of course you could use any of our Color Club selection for that as well. Then we have a little bit of teal, so the dry brush in the turquoise, teal turquoise, lovely, great match with this, blends into the other colors as well. And for a teal grunge in the dark jade, so there's a very greenish hue of the teal. And to match this beautiful deep green, I chose grunge in the holly. That's a great match. It works really well with the rest of these greens in here. And then I chose one more, a light sea foam. This is dry brush in the sea foam, perfect with those lightest aqua tones and sea foam tones. So there it is, our grounded by Wyndham Fabrics. Maria Carluccio. Here you can see the grounded quilt that we made. So I made it, I used all the fabric, so we made it longer. So it's kind of like a twin size, a little bit longer than the lap size. But I really love it. I love the feel of it, how you really can use that word, grounded it feels. And this is Skylar, of course. Now the Skylar video class just went live on Wednesday. So if you're interested in making a quick, beautiful quilt, Skylar is a great option. So all ties together in a pretty little bow. Love it. So any questions you have on any of the things we talked about, let us know. Oh, Judy's asking about virtual retreats. Yeah, you'll be getting some info actually next week. So lots coming next week. We have our holiday perfect pairing boxes to show you. And then we're going to be talking about retreat here in the next couple of weeks, I should say. Couple of weeks. So, yeah, very exciting stuff coming. And, of course, kicking off the Advent program. But do you have a live winner? We forgot to talk about it in the beginning of the show. If you commented live, you're automatically entered to win a $25 gift card from us. So Mr. HP is in charge of running that random generator to pull a winner.
We have a winner.
Yeah?
Let's give him a drum roll, please.
Your tiny face, like, on the bottom there, just always freaks me out a little bit. Kathy Joyce Fulmer. Congratulations, Kathy. You won a $25 gift card. So send us an email, help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we'll get that right to you. We have a packed schedule this coming week. So don't miss our show tomorrow. The producers and Nancy are bringing you a So Great Saturday show. That's November 16th. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. They've got some really fun stuff up their sleeve, so don't miss it. I can't wait to watch. And then we will be back here on Tuesday with a Tipsy Tuesday, November 19th at 4 p.m. Part 3 of the Homecoming Quilt Along. We also are going to show you a bunch of new stuff, so make sure you tune in. One-Eared Wednesday follows on Wednesday, November 20th. That's always at 9:30 a.m. And then Perfect Pair on Thursday. Perfect Pair on Thursday with Kara and Nancy. Can't wait for that one either. They always got some great things. 9:30 a.m. as well. And then we'll be back a week from today for Happy Friday. Yes, we got 5 shows lined up for the coming week. For the coming next 7 days. I love that, and hoping to keep you quilting, enjoying yourself, having some fun. That's what life is all about, especially this season. So
that is correct.
That's all for us today.
That's it.
Any last words, Mr. Drummer of the Day?
Drummer of the Day.
You played some drums last night.
I did. I played a little jazz.
Yeah, we went out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Went out to dinner, and there's friends that play this little jazz band, and they had to sit in.
Yeah. Play a little jazz.
They wouldn't let you go.
I couldn't get up once I sat down.
Yeah.
Tried to get back up.
But that was fun. That was really fun.
It was great.
So thanks everybody for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.
See ya.